First, your punk ass selects a matchup from the bracket. In this case, it'll be the 85 Bears versus the 66 Packers. Okay, we got the matchup here, and what you do is you look at the run and pass offensive and defensive ratings, and then you take the specified cards out of their deck based on their ratings. Now, 7 is the highest rating. So, for the 85 Bears, they get all the cards on their defense and all their cards on their run offense, and they don't get any of the good cards on their pass offense. You flip the coin, and then the winner of the flip either has first pick on the boost cards, or they can either kick or receive the kickoff. Kick or defer. You kick it through with the 12-sided die. Now, on a kickoff, if you get a 7 or better, it goes through the end zone. Understand? But if it's 6 or less, they can return it. So you roll it. I got a 6. So it's 6 times 3 plus 5. I get it at the 23-yard. Each coach has an offensive and defensive deck based on what I showed you earlier on their ratings. You take out certain cards based on their rating. You want to have as many cards as possible. Now, for a play, let's say they put the first card. That would be the offense put a 6 of spades. The defense put a 5 of hearts. So you go over here and you look at the run outcome sheet. You look down here at 3 through 9. They put a 6 of spades. You look 6 of spades, 3 through 9. Versus wrong color 3 through 9. That'd be a 5-yard gain. Aces are the strongest, except the fact that they get trumped by a 2. 2's the weakest, but it trumps an ace. So you gotta fucking know your opponent and shit. And you don't want to throw a risky card when you're winning by 30 points. Now, a 2 is the weakest, like I said, but a 3 through 9 are really the weakest cards. A 10 is basically the same as a 3 through 9, except that it morphs into the right suit, either on offense or defense. It automatically makes it the right suit, which is crucial because you need to have the right suit because the suit is based on a run or a pass. A black is a run and a red is a pass. A jack is a little bit higher, but not that much. Queen, even more higher. King, even higher. An ace, the highest if ever gets trumped by a 2. Field goals, you go by this chart. 33-yard field goal would be a 3 or better. It lists what it is to miss it. A 65-yard field goal would be a 10 or better to make. You have the 78 Steelers have a 2 on the K. That's 2 on the kicker. Now, if you have a 2 on the kicker, take it over here, and you minus 2 for their kicker. So they would have a little bit more of a chance. Else out here like kickoff returns right there. Hail Mary, you need a 12. Hurry up offense is basically when you're losing at the end of the game and you need to pick up big chunks of yards. Punt return right there, fumble return. There's clock management. Now in clock management, every completed pass and run takes up 1 play. There's 22 plays in a quarter, and you can grind out the clock if you choose, and every completed run and pass will be 2 plays. An incomplete pass is 0 plays. If you spike it, call a timeout, or run a hurry up on the previous play doesn't count. Here's an example of a boost card. bad spot. So the spot goes in your favor, offensive or defensive. You can only use it for 2 spots a game. And 1 through 6, you would get 1 yard. 7 through 12, 2 yards in your favor. Run the roughneck back, plus 1 yard for every run. He's basically struggling for an extra yard there. And you can push punt it, scramble. There's the scramble. Interception, return, Hail Mary. Here's an example of the time of possession based on the plays that we talked about earlier. 2 plays being a completed pass on the grind. You can also run out of bounds with a 7 or better to make it 0 plays. But there's 22 plays in a quarter, like I said. And that's about it, bro. And if a coach makes a mistake, like picks up his wrong deck or something, you know what I'm saying? It's a 15 or 5 yard penalty based on the severity of the mess. That's their scramble rating. Now the scramble rating affects the gain when you roll the die. The higher the scramble rating, right here Terry Bradshaw is a 2. Now Michael Vick or Tim Tebow are 8 and 9. A lot of different strategies that people use. So sometimes you want to put your common cards down at the beginning of the half, and then save your common cards till the end when your opponent doesn't have any powerful cards left. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different strategies. Everyone that has played this loved it. At some point, I'm gonna put it into an app on the App Store when I learn my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's Coach Called Football for you, and I hope you make your own version, knowing that it won't be as good as the original.